No, I feel like it was so weird. It was so weird. I don't know if it was like the kind of people that were having babies at that time, but like literally the cutoff. Like I'm a 2000s kid. My birthday was late, so I was kind of like it went to 2001 babies, even though I'm a 2000s baby. But the 2002, like 2003, no offense, there was something in like their personality that was just so like nothing was there, like NPC. No, but the kids older, like the 99 kids, the 98 kids, the 2000s kids, like they had some personality like that. I don't know.
No, in the 02 and the 03, and maybe you could even throw in 04 if you want to go crazy.
Yeah, if you want to go crazy, 04.
But in the 02 and the 03, there was like gems that came through that understood the assignment. Yeah. But I think the reason for that is I think it was the 90s energy, like original energy.
Yeah.
Bleeding into the 2000s. Like, by 2000s, like, yeah, that's still 90s, you know?
Yeah.
2001, it's like, you're just barely making
You're
it.
still there. You're still
like,
there.
You're still there. You're still there. But, like, people will still be like, we're 90s babies. You're not.
Yeah.
And it's like, by 2002, it's like, no, like, you're not there anymore. Like 2001 is as far as you could push that.
Right, because
you know?
if you're born 2001, what, you're like 6, 7, 8, 9, and like 2009, 2010.
It's like an 18-year-old. It's like an 18-year-old versus like a 19-year-old versus 20-year-old. Like versus a 21-year-old. Now it's like okay, at 19 it was close. At 20, maybe it's comparable.
If you're the right fit.
But like 21, that's difference. That's difference. You know.
Yeah. 100%.
So I think that energy bled into reality a little bit.
Yeah, it did. I remember like 90s generation, 90s kids, like growing up, like they held so much weight and they had such a grasp on what was happening, and then they just lost their.
Oh, they fell off.
They fell off. Like 90s kids had something like special, and then they just let it go. And then the kids from like our generation took that prematurely. Yeah, and we still got it.
Hey, but you know what? On the flip side, I think 90s kids had it. They lost it. And the kids after us, they didn't have it. Yeah, but they're finding it. Because a lot of the young generation now, like they're based and they're thinking the right way. I think it's because it's like when you already got it, you don't even know what you got. Right. So it's easy to lose. When you don't got it, it's like, what am I missing? And then you start to piece things around. It's like, oh, this is what the world is. And then you come correct and you stay correct, you know? And then the cycle repeats itself.
I got a kid at my job. Good kid. I got him scheduled to like 4 to 7 because he goes to school. And, bro, he comes correct all the time to me. Like, he comes to work on time all the time. Like, he's very, very, like, very respectful kid. Like, he's not on his phone. He's not fucked up in the head. He's very, very good. And I asked him one day, I'm like, hey, bro, like, how old are you, bro? And he's like, guess. I was like, you probably like, what, 18? He's like, nope. He's like, I'm turning 17. I'm like, I didn't even know this thing's birthday. I'm thinking he's like 18-year-old
guy's
kid.
birthday.
Yeah, I didn't even know this guy's birthday. I'm thinking he's like an 18-year-old, 19-year-old kid.
Did he look a little old for being a 16-year-old?
No. He looks like he could be around that age. Okay. But I was like, let me see your ID. I don't believe you. He shows me his ID. That joint says 2008 or exactly. Or it says 2000. I think it was 07. Even then, though, it was like, I looked at it, I was like, whoa, like, that made me feel, like, weird, like, that I never seen that before.
Nate's the old guy.
Yeah. You know what makes me feel weird is, like...
I've never seen that. I remember always not being the youngest. I'm like, at least Nate's younger than me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, now for Nate to be the old guy?
Yeah. No, I
mean, I'm old.
It'd be tripping me out. It'd be tripping me out when, like, you learn what age is just turning 18. Yeah. Like, with that cycle. Oh, yeah. Or, like, you have to be 21, like, that cycle, like, those 2 big years. And it's like, wait a minute, so... If a motherfucker turns 18 this year, that means they were born in
2007.
2007
babies were turning 18
so
this year.
I'm like, wait a minute. Like, I remember being like 6, 7 years old in 07 and seeing babies. Yeah. And like now they're 18 and like I'm 24.
Like in the past few years, I forgot all about them. I'm like, they're still like 12.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like 11. Like he's a freshman in this college.
Like Leilani, like our little cousin Leilani. Like, what grade is she in?
Man, she gotta be like
junior
year. Bro, I remember seeing it the other year and like it just blew my mind. Like, whoa. Cause she was like 16, 15.
Wow.
And she was already coming correct. I was like, good for her. Like she's doing good in life. With that attitude and that outlook, I mean, granted, I don't know what has going on in personal life, but everything looked like it was pretty good to me.
Imagine like the day your kids fucking turn 18.
Oh man.
And you're gonna be like, wait a minute, like I had this motherfucker 18, and it's gonna be like, whew.
My kid's turning 6 this year.
Oh, that shit hit me the other day. I forgot what we're talking about, but that's like maybe like 6 months ago, actually, not even the other day. But like I was like, how old is Isabella? You're like 5, and I was like, wait, what? Like that was 5 years ago. I still have the video. I have a video on Snapchat, literally on my phone, of you and me at the hospital the day she was born.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
That was 5 years ago. Well, about to be 6.
That's
no,
unbelievable.
it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
I still remember that day, like if it was like yeah, like that was 3 years ago.
But hey, having a kid young, where like it kind of inconvenience, but overall though, it's a good experience as a man, and like for the kid to have that unique kind of bond.
I agree.
Moral of the story: when I have my next children, I definitely wanna be like the right age.
I like that.
No, I agree 100%. And like me, my parents had me when they were like 18, 19. And I always thought, even in the moment, that like when I was 4, I was like, how old's my mom? I'm like, my mom's 24. And I remember thinking like, my mom's young. And I remember thinking like, it was unique to be with my parents during those ages of their life versus if they had me when they were like 35. You know what I mean? Exactly. I thought it was a cool experience to be young with my parents being young.
Yeah.
But
same here. That was the same thing with me. 100%.
Try to say my thunder?
No, not at
Nah,
all.
I'm fucking with you.